Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of death with victory and peace? May the heaven-rescued land praise the power that hath made and preserved us a nation. Then conquer we must when our cause it is just, and this be our motto: in God is our trust, and the star-spangled banner in triumph shall wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let us pray. Lord, I pray as I race today, keep me safe along the way. Not only me, but others too, as they perform the jobs they do. I know, God, that in a race, I, the driver, must set the pace. But in this race of life, I pray, help me, Lord, along the way. Although I know I am a sinner, help me to believe that with God, you're always a winner. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dynasty Racing League Winter Main Event. We will be running at Daytona tonight, 225 miles, 90 laps. And we should have a really good race this evening, as we have, I think, 31 drivers that will be taking the field. So this should be quite an interesting race this evening. My name is David Wellborn, and I am your host this evening. And we are looking for members who want a nice, gentleman atmosphere to race in. Dynasty Racing League is one of the best leagues to race in that is on iRacing. This is a community of gentlemen, and if you want to be part of a community that shows respect and are looking for talented drivers, this is the league for you. The link is in the description below, and you may fill out an application to join Dynasty Racing League. We are also looking for sponsorship for any race, whole series, or a couple of races. If you're interested or know someone that's interested in sponsoring one of these races, you may contact James Pandolf at the Dynasty Racing link below. I need to say a quick sponsor. Oculus is the sponsor for this network, and so is NVIDIA. They are sponsoring the network this season, so big thanks to Oculus and NVIDIA for sponsoring the series, or my network, that is. And yeah, this should be a really good race. We are at Daytona again, and we're going to run 225 miles, 90 laps. We got little less than 4 minutes to go before qualifying, and as the rundown is right now, as far as practice times, I'll try to get this situated here. We got Charles Hemphill. Yeah, Charles Hemphill. He is run a best lap of 46.480. Brandon Red, he is in second at 46.488. Eric Johnson, his best lap is 46.578. James Pandolf, 46.580. And Derek Pemberton running out the top 5 at a 46.641. And they're getting a few more laps in before the qualifying. I expect to see a lot of beating and banging if it's any drawback from what we just witnessed at the A race with 12 drivers. It was pretty kind of hectic out there with the wind, and let's just take a quick look at the track information that we have and weather. The air temperature is 75, and we got 2.7 mile an hour wind. We have 100.94 degrees. The track is a little hot for 75, for a 74 degree outside temp, but it is what it is. So maybe they can hang on to these trucks, maybe not. It all depends on the driver. But 75 degree air temp, 100 mile an hour track temp, that's going to make it kind of slick out there. We got less than a minute, or less than 2 minutes to go, and we are working on getting the number boxes, if you want to call it, or the plaques customized for the broadcast. And we are also working on getting all of the trucks with the DRL paint scheme banners, so that you'll be able to know that they are the DRL trucks or whatever. It's just it's kind of like a graphical touch that we want to put together on this league, and makes for better broadcasting, I think, if we can get all the trucks to say DRL out there. And you can see some of the trucks already got it across the dash, across their windshields. So we're working real hard at getting all the trucks customized for this league. And give me just a second. Oh, I got to give a big shout out to Adam Chapman. He's currently 6th in practice times anyway. You may know him from the TRN Racing Network. He did the broadcasting for our Tuesday night league that we ran here at DRL. And got to give a big shout out to him and wish him the best of luck. I unfortunately am not going to pick any winners for this, because I do not want to jinx anyone. Don't want to carry over the broadcasting jinx from TRN to ORN, so we're just going to let that slide. And we are getting ready to go qualifying now. So let's see who I want to ride around with. Currently I am riding with Sam Hensley. Just random pick driver to race to watch. He's getting his warm-up lap in. We'll watch him go around the outside and see how good he does, getting his speed up for the first lap. There is a driver's name that I will not be able to pronounce, and that is the 31 driver. I'm just going to point that out that I cannot pronounce his name, so I'll just refer to him as the 31 car. Maybe if he wins the race, we can pull him in and he can tell us, oh, he ditched that so he wouldn't have to waste a lap. Let's see if we can't get on board with Adam Chapman. Let's see if I can't find him. Adam Chapman. He's going to come across for his first lap. Let's see what he's got. He's taking the option of running the low line both times around. I would mostly run the outside both for my first 2 laps and then hug that bottom for the last one. Oh, he just lost it all on his own. He bailed out, knowing that that was not a really good lap, so let's give him another shot. Let him get his warm-up in, and let's find another driver. Mark Vega. Mark Vega's first lap is a 50.688. Let's see how he does for his last lap. It's coming down the back stretch and entering in turn 3. And he's right there on that yellow line. Let's see if he pushes up any coming through the turns. No, he stays right there on it. He's going to get a good lap in. He pushed up just a little coming off, but that still gives him a nice lap time of 50.262. So currently Mark Vega is in second position. Daniel Chumley is in first so far. It says Daniel Hallis. Well, now my software is doing some crazy stuff again. Yeah, let's find somebody else to ride along with. Blake Griffith. He got a lap of 50.201. Jordan Gonzalez. Does he get 2 of his laps in? I think he did. C.R. Reed. Cool. We only got a little less than 45 seconds to go in qualifying. We'll hang out here just for a second. Get this show on the road, as they say. We got Blake Griffith on the pole. Daniel Hallis is second. Jordan Gonzalez second, or excuse me, third. Brandon Briggs fourth. Clay Phillips, Eric Keplinger, I hope that's right. James Pandolf, Bradley Freeman, Daniel Chumley, John Mullis, Mark Vega, Bruce Pearson, Claudio Gedhart, Zachary Smith, Ryan Branch, and the 31 car is starting in the 16th position. Sam Hensley, Charles Hemphill, C.R. Reed, J.R. Hager, Dan Barron, Aaron Brown, Casey Drake, Robert Larondi, Brandon Red, Kenneth Lehman, Tater Bowman, Cody Gatsky, Eric Johnson, Adam Chapman, Alex Tilley, and Sean Timmerman. And Derek Pemberman rounds out your field of 33 drivers. And I believe they're getting ready to come out of the pace, out of pit road. Oh. And we're winding this race up, ladies and gentlemen. This should be a really good race. I'm looking forward to this one. Been waiting all fall to see this winter race get started. There's been a lot of chat about the DRL Winter Series, Truck Series, and this is going to be something to watch, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know why it's saying Derek Penderman, but once we go green, I hope everything starts working out right. And we got Blake Griffith on the inside. And Daniel Hallis on the outside. The lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is in.
Green, green, green.
Green flag, and we are off and racing at Daytona DRL 225. And it looks like Blake Griffith is going to hang on to it. Trying to get a good angle. Here we go. And it looks like about the same thing from the last race. We got Jordan Gonzalez on the back door of Blake Griffith, and they are out and running. Doing a little 2x2, and James Pandolf pushed up there just a little bit and gave Brady Briggs, who won the last race of the A main, a little scare there, but he's still sticking to the back door of Daniel Hallis. and they're trying to fill out the track and start lining up these rows. Let's see if we can't jump back in the field and see what's going on back here. We're on board with Sam Hensley, and he is currently running in the 12th position. And let's see if we can't move a little further back in the field. And it looks like we're getting a couple of breakaways. We got the 60 car, Eric Kepling. He's on the yellow line. He's bouncing off the track, and everybody seems to get around him just fine. He's held on to it. No yellow comes out. And we'll go back up the front. We got a nice 2 rows going back and forth here. Blake Griffiths is still hanging on, but we got Daniel Hallis on the outside being pushed by Brady Briggs. And he's going to be looking all he can to try to get in front of Blake Griffith. It looks like we got 12 cars in this first pack. And they're just filling it out. We got 2 cars back there trying to catch the draft. And the 64 of John Mullins and the 14 of Bradley Freeman. They're going to be rounding out this first pack, and the second pack is actually caught up to them now. Daniel Hallis has somehow made it into the front. Brady Briggs is still looking on the outside, and he's being pushed by Mark Vega. And the 7 of Blake Griffin is all over the back of Daniel Hallis. And dancing up at the top row, and trucks must be a handful to drive. I just see a long line of trucks on the bottom and a 4-car pack up top, 5, maybe 6 cars up top trying to go for it. And the 18, Brady Briggs, has just took over the lead. He has just dropped his nose down in front of Daniel Hallis, and Daniel is all over the back of him. Daniel Hallis jumped to the high side. Oh, he just gets turned by the 82. And we got a big wreck. Number 2 of Daniel Hallis is sitting on the apron. We believe we had another car that got involved in that. We got some lag issues. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll fix itself. See if we can't get back up to the front. They're coming back. I'm gonna have to mess around with this software. I don't understand why I'm causing so much lag looking for a replay, but we'll try to catch them if we can as it goes. I believe everybody should be thinking about coming in early. I know we only got 8 laps, but I believe the top 10 or top 12 will probably stay out. And we'll take a quick break.
Hear that? That's the sound of technological advancement with each passing second and making you and all you
Oh, I'm going to be so
high
upset.
dynamic range is the latest and greatest of those advancements, and in a nutshell, it improves the contrast
I think
between
it
light
just got
and
worse.
giving you a more accurate reproduction of colour. The technical definition for HDR panels demands a 4K resolution and a contrast ratio of 1000 nits at peak brightness and just 0.05 nits at black level. In case you're wondering, 1 nit is roughly equivalent to the light one candle gives off. But if you'll forgive us the excellent pun, it's not quite as black and white as all that. In a game like Monolith's Middle-earth Shadow of War, it's the difference between seeing the developer's true vision of Tolkien's land and a diluted version of it. Take Mount Doom, for example, an icon of the geography and a perfect demonstration of the game's dramatic visuals. An HDR-capable gaming PC offers more contrast between the glowing lava and the charred rock. In this fight at Gorgoroth at the base of the mountain, Talion takes down some occupying orcs using Celebrimbor's bright blue wraith magic against a backdrop of billowing chimneys and lava lakes. HDR brings out the details in all these elements, producing brighter blues, making the explosions pop, and retaining the inky blacks of each shadow and dark cloud. It isn't only in extreme contrast situations that the benefits of an HDR gaming rig really shine through though. In this dark and gloomy interior, HDR is better able to articulate small differences in shades of a similar colour. So areas that might once have looked washed out in SDR appear atmospheric and immersive. So if you're wondering why HDR really matters in games, just remember Mount Doom and its lovely lava flow. From now until October 16th, when you buy select GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and GeForce GTX 1080 graphics cards, systems and laptops from a participating retailer, you can also bag a bundled copy of Middle-earth Shadow of War and enjoy the very best PC gaming experience.
And we're back. Looks like the top 7 drivers stayed out, and pretty much the rest of the field come down and took at least 4 tires. I see Bruce Pearson, he had the fastest time of 12.5 for his pit stop, and he did take 4 tires. So not a bad stop there for Bruce Pearson. And we should be getting the one to go here when the pace car comes across the start finish line. So let's pull them seat belts tight and let's get ready to go racing. Now Beatty Briggs, he did an awesome job in the last race. He ended up pulling out the win, and it looks like he's got it again right now. But anything can happen in this 90 lap race, and we're only 11 laps into it, so he can maintain composure and just stay calm, he may pull it off again. He is a driver to watch. But we got Ryan Branch back there in 5th, and we know how he wants to win. And Jordan Gonzalez, you can't count him out. And Blake Griffith, he's fighting for a win too. So all the points are I just had something happen to my timing screen. Anyway, the points in these races are compiled of the A and B splits. They get points for that, and then you get points for being in the main. And we didn't have enough drivers for each of the 20 car split difference, meaning that we didn't take the top 20 from the A and the top 20 from the B, because we didn't have 20 plus drivers in each one of the races this evening. But that will change over the season, and most likely the next race we'll have 20 drivers in each split, and we'll be picking up fields of 40 drivers in these main events. And the pace car lights are out on the pace car, and we are getting ready to go green. Green is out, and it looks like I'm lagging for some reason. Now we're back live. I'm not going to do the replays because that just screwed up my whole thing. We got Brady Briggs is in the lead. Blake Griffith is on the high side. Jordan Gonzalez is on the bottom, pushing Brady Briggs. And it looks to be like a 6-car breakaway. 93 is up in the wall. He brushed a little bit. He's gathered it back up nice and safe. And it looks like Clay Phillips has dropped down to the bottom. Ryan Branch is on the bottom. Clay Phillips is up top. And they're working this out, and they're coming down into turn 3, and Brady Briggs has got a pretty comfortable lead on the inside. And we got a caution, and I have no idea who it is. I'm trying. Are you? Fucking son of a bitch, what is going on? Now we got to keep in mind these racers do have 2 fast repairs, so if they destroy their car, they can come back into the pits and fix it 2 times. And then once that's happened, they're pretty much at the suspense of the pit crew at that point. But they do have 2 fast repairs, so those drivers that was just involved will come in and probably most likely be using one of those fast repairs. And we have some up front drivers electing to jump down into pit road to get their pits topped, and 4 tires and some pretty good gasoline. It's Jordan Gonzalez and Clay Phillips. And the 74 of James Pandolph just got the lucky dog. And now my computer wants to let me see other drivers. We got Brady Briggs, Brian Ranch, Blake Griffith, and Daniel Chumley decided to stay out, along with Eric Kepling. They have got 15 laps on their tires, and looks to me like the first car in was 16th place of Richard Springer and Clay Phillips, Jordan Gonzalez, and Bradley Freeman. Pretty cool paint schemes on some of these trucks. Got the Earnhardt. It's Daniel Chumley in the Earnhardt vehicle. The good wrench, I should say. Let's check out Adam Chapman. Let's see what he's got the TRN truck. And that looks good. And the U.S. Navy of Tater Bowman. That's a cool paint scheme right there. And as no surprise, Ryan Branch has made it up to the second position. I know he's hungry. He's been hungry for the last few weeks in both of the series that we ran in the K&N series and with the Cup series that we ran at DRL. And you can't count him out. When it comes to running these trucks, he's pretty good. We're working our second caution of the night. Pace car is getting ready to duck in. They need to tighten that field up a little bit. We are getting ready to go green. They're headed off into turn 3. Pace car is in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. And Brady Briggs got him a good jump, but look at Ryan Branch. He's hanging tight on the outside. And the 7 got a little on the apron. It's a good job there hanging on to it. Blake Griffith. And looks like Ryan Branch is going backwards. He's doing a lot of side drafting though. He's trying to get up there. We got the 60 of Eric Kepling. He's coming up to help getting that draft on the high side. And we got a big one. I have no idea who it was. Oh, it looks like 26 was in it, 12, 45, 31. James Pandolph looked like he might have stopped the car in time. Wow, and that was a big wreck. Thank God they have 2 fast repairs. There's going to be a lot of drivers coming in the pits trying to get those fast repairs. And it just looks to me like the 93 just blowed up. Derek Pemmerman. Brady Freeman's got some back end damage. The 45 of Aaron Brown's got some nose damage. We're going to take a quick break. Looks like Brady Briggs and Blake Griffith were the only 2 cars that seemed to stay out. Everybody else decided they was going to come in and get some fresh tires and some gasoline. I guess they're playing strategy as far as track position, is worth its weight in gold. That would be my guess. We will take a look back here at Tater and see how good his truck is. He seems to be okay. James Pandolf's truck seems to be okay as well. But then again, they probably had the fast repairs and I just didn't get to see it. Them fast repairs don't give you the right to go out and just tear your vehicles up. This is after all, a race you need to stay competitive in. And I would say that the fast repairs is going to keep for some main excitement out here tonight. But you only have two. And then you're at the will of the pit crews to fix your damage. That's probably why Brady Briggs and Blake Griffith decided they was going to stay out on the track, keep that track position. But with 22 old laps on their tires right now, and everybody behind them got fresh Goodyears, I don't know if that's going to be wise. They're probably going to get shuffled to the back. Or they're going to be moving backwards a little bit, I believe, because they do have 22 laps on their tires. And we got Robert. He's the first car with 4 fresh tires. And we got Zachary Smith. He's got 4 fresh tires as well. So do they stay behind them and push, or do they try to shuffle them back? I imagine Brady Briggs will be able to hang on to it for a few minutes. But once everything switches out, them fresh tires are going to be eating them alive. The lights are off. The green flag is in the air. And Brady Briggs got him a good lead. And that's probably going to hurt him. Brady Briggs jumped to the high side to get up there with Blake Griffith, and that leaves Robert to take over the first position, and he is being pushed by Daniel Hallis. Yeah, Brady Briggs is hanging on to it on the outside. He is being pushed really hard by the 7 of Blake Griffith. I think Robert Loredy, I pronounced it right the first time and don't seem to be able to get it right now. Everybody has jumped to the high side. They are leaving the 00 out to dry. Brady Briggs and Blake Griffith decided they was going to come back down. We got the 5 of Zachary Smith being pushed by our own Derek Pemberton. Oh, that's Daniel Chumley. My bad. Derek Chumley is pushing the back of Zach Smith. And I believe Daniel Chumley just brushed the wall. And they are bouncing everywhere here in the front. Drop back here, look at Adam Chapman. See how he's doing. He's bringing up. Coming in on the inside. Trying to hang on to that main draft. Let's go a little further in the field. And we got Aaron Brown all by himself. He's got a faster pair. I don't know why he didn't use it. We're riding with Jordan Gonzalez. He is pushing the back of the 6 of Clay Phillips. Oh, the 16's trying to make a move. And he just barely squeezes in front of the 33. That's Richard Springer. He made a heck of a move in front of Eric Johnson there. It was a good thing Eric backed out just a little bit, or we could have had another one. That was a scary moment right there. But you got to give old Richard Springer a hand. He can tool these vehicles around the track. It don't matter if it's a cup car or a truck car or a bush car. He knows how to drive. He knows how to get these cars around the tracks. The Ryan Branch is hanging on back there in the back behind the 82. I'm looking, I just can't see him. I'm looking real hard to try to figure this out, who the 82 is. He's got to be a lap down. Oh, Ryan Branch is a lap down? How did we get so many drivers going a lap down? We only have 20 drivers that are on the lead lap, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be a tight squeeze. He blinked out. Oh no, he's in the wall. 87 was all over him. I hope he got through it. That was a scary moment. And this little pack back here is trying to work together. If they can get lined up, they may be able to catch them. We got the 51. Of Alex Tilley, he's got some damage, but he's being pushed by the 02 of J.R. Hager. And they need to stay together and stick together. We got our very own Adam Chapman back here in the 83. He's just hanging back and relaxing, knowing there's a long race. And we got someone on the apron. Zachary Smith moved out to the high side. He is being pushed by the 93 of Daniel Chumley. He's trying to get him a lap. And Brady Briggs is probably going to end up taking this lap. But I believe Zachary Smith did lead lap. You got 34 laps on Brady Briggs and Blake Griffin tires, and they are working together. They are pushing each other around this track, but they're going to have to come in pretty soon if it stays green. I imagine in the next 10 laps they're going to have to come in. And the 12 is staying high. That's Dan Bourne. And this pack seems to be catching up. You got Clay Phillips leading this second pack back here. And he's roughly 5 seconds back. And they're going to be running up on Richard Springer here in just a few minutes. And Richard Springer's going to give them room. He's probably going to hang out there and drop down and try to catch this draft. Got to give it to Clay Phillips. He's hanging in there. Oh, and looks like 9 of Jordan Gonzalez pushed up a little bit into the 0-2. We're back in the front watching Brady Briggs get around this track. Zachary Smith on the outside looking to try to take it away from him. Now Blake Griffith and Brady Briggs have got to be hoping for a caution. And there it is. There's a caution. And the 60 car was riding around in the grass. That was Eric Keplinger. He is moving up to try to get his position back. Looks like Mark Vega will be the first car a lap down and will most likely end up getting the lucky dog. And that couldn't come at a better time for Brady Briggs and Blake Griffith. I know they'll be coming into the pits taking 4 tires and getting a tank full of good juice. We're going to take a quick break. No, we ain't. We're going to sit through these pit stops. See if I can't... And Blake Griffith looks like he jumped out with the lead. Not bad. He had a pit stop of 11.7 seconds. Blake Griffith had one of 10.5. Total time on pit lane for Brady Briggs was 35.5 and Blake Griffith was 34.8. Looks like everybody came down and got tires. Let's see if we can't get through here and see who had the fastest time on pit road. Jordan Gonzalez and Clay Phillips. Clay Phillips took a stop of 5.5. You know he went with 2 tires. And Jordan got a 8.2. He probably went with 2 tires as well. On back, looks like everybody else decided they was going to take 4. I don't know if 2 tires is going to work here. 5 more laps and we'll be halfway. This has been a good race so far. We got the field all bunched up again. I'm sure everybody's got all the faster pairs done if they know that they got them. From what I just got through witnessing, looked to me like a couple people spent some time on pit road. I don't know if they are aware of the faster pairs. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got 2 cars decided to stay out. Try to get the wave around. We got quite a few that stayed out. Yep, it looked like about 6 cars just got the wave around. Let's see how many we got back on the lead lap. We got 24 drivers on the lead lap. Ryan Branch is back in the mix of things. He got his lap back. He will be coming hard through the field. Got Derek Pemberton and Adam Chapman. Derek is in 10th and Adam is in 12th. I know they're going to be working together. They are from the TRN Broadcasting Network. And we're wishing them a lot of luck here this evening. The lights are out on the pace car. And green flag. And it looks like Brady Briggs is able to hang on to it. And Clay Phillips is all over the back of Brady Briggs. Blake Griffith is hanging on the outside up there. He's trying to find a hole. Daniel Chumley's coming up, try to give him a little push. And I believe he'll drop down right there. No, he's still going to battle it out on the high side. And that is a mess of trucks. Blake Griffith is getting him a run. He is being pushed really hard right now by Daniel Chumley. And he has got cleared. They have both got cleared of Brady Briggs. And that was an exciting pass right there. And we got one spinning, 2, 3 spinning in the back. And the yellow flag is back out once again. I apologize about the replays. I'm going to have to do some work with the software. I'm experiencing some lag issues, so I'm not being able to bring the replays, but I'll get all that worked out by the next series race. like 16's on pit road. It's Richard Springer. And it looks like he just gave up. Okay. 23 drivers still on the lead lap. J.R. Hager, he's hanging in there in 17th position. He's not doing bad this evening. Love that paint scheme on the 24 of Sean Timmerman. Blake Griffiths is in the lead. Daniel Chumley is right behind him. This should be pretty fun here. We're at 50, almost 50 laps to go, or 50 laps in with a 40 laps remain. I believe everyone can make it from here. Yeah, that would be 43 laps. Everybody should be able to make it from here on fuel. The lights are out on the pace car, so we will be going green next time by. You know, Daniel Chumley has really had some issues with the wall and scraping it, but he's still fighting. He's still got all of his fenders with the fast repairs, I guess, and he's hanging out there in second place looking to stomp on first. So, but I believe Brady Briggs has got something to say about that. And Jordan Gonzalez, he's finally made it up into the top 5. He's somebody you can't count out. And he seems to have all his fenders in tow. So, yeah, he looks pretty clean. So I expect him to be fighting up there for the lead here soon. And let's see what Kelly Phillips looks like. See if his vehicle's decent. He should be. I haven't seen him getting too many scrapes this evening. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Alright, we're getting ready to go green. Oh, the pace lights aren't out. My bad. I thought the pace lights was out. They should be going out this time by. Blake Griffiths has really done a nice job of hanging up there and hanging out behind Brady Briggs. He's worked real hard with Brady, so I'm pretty sure they're probably working together. If not, by choice, at least by default, with the way the races played out over the course here. But he still got him right behind him, so when this thing goes green, Brady Briggs will be all over the back door. Blake Griffith pushing him just as hard as he can. But you got to keep Clay Phillips and Daniel Chumley. They're going to be working together really, really, really hard. And the pace lights are definitely out this time. Eric Johnson has moved up in the field. He's going to be on the back door of Clay Phillips, so that's going to be a strong field there for the restart. Brady's tightening up the field on the bottom end for this restart. Well, I said he was. And we're getting ready to go. Green flag is in the air. Blake Griffith and Brady Briggs is working together, and it looks like Daniel Chumley is getting pushed really good on the outside there by Clay Phillips. And that's some tight pushing up there. And Blake Griffith continues to hang on to the lead. Daniel Chumley is fighting for the outside, but Brady Briggs is giving it everything he's got to push Blake Griffith around this track. Well, we got some drivers doing some dancing back there in the back that time. It looks like Daniel Chumley dropped down there and behind Jordan Gonzalez. I know Gordon's going to be looking to make a move here soon. He's going to wait till the field tightens up just a little bit more, and then he's going to jump. And that's... Oh, that's a pretty bottom line. Now the question is, who's going to jump to the top and start going for it? Where's old Ryan Branch at? Oh, we got the 14 car. 14 truck. 23's in the wall. 45. Oh, Ryan Branch just got nailed twice. Oh, and Tater got the front end of his truck took out a little bit. Oh no, Ryan Branch is smoking. Let's pray he still has a fast repair. Well, that's sad for Ryan Branch. Let's see if maybe he can make it around there on his own power and get that fast repair and not go a lap down. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. All he has to do is get to pit road. Oh, he's dog walking. That truck is totally messed up. There you go, bud. Stuff in your box. Let's see if he gets that fast repair. Don't believe he's got a fast repair left. If he had, he'd already been gone. That's a shame for Brian Brancher. There was nowhere he could go. There's nothing he could do. He was just a victim of circumstance. We'll be right back.
Shh! Hear that? That's the sound of technological advancement happening with each passing second and making you and all you stand for obsolete. HDR, or High Dynamic Range, is the latest and greatest of those advancements, and in a nutshell, it improves the contrast between light and dark, giving you a more accurate reproduction of colour. The technical definition for HDR panels demands a 4K resolution and a contrast ratio of 1000 nits at peak brightness and just 0.05 nits at black level. In case you're wondering, 1 nit is roughly equivalent to the light one candle gives off. But if you'll forgive us the excellent pun, it's not quite as black and white as all that. In a game like Monolith's Middle-earth Shadow of War, it's the difference between seeing the developer's true vision of Tolkien's land and a diluted version of it. Take Mount Doom, for example, an icon of the geography and a perfect demonstration of the game's dramatic visuals. An HDR-capable gaming PC offers more contrast between the glowing lava and the charred rock. In this fight at Golgoroth at the base of the mountain, Talion takes down some occupying orcs using Celebrimbor's bright blue wraith magic against a backdrop of billowing chimneys and lava lakes. HDR brings out the details in all these elements, producing brighter blues, making the explosions pop, and retaining the inky blacks of each shadow and dark cloud. It isn't only in extreme contrast situations that the benefits of an HDR gaming rig really shine through though. In this dark and gloomy interior, HDR is better able to articulate small differences in shades of a similar colour. So areas that might once have looked washed out in SDR appear atmospheric and immersive. So if you're wondering why HDR really matters in games, just remember Mount Doom and its lovely lava flow. From now until October 16th, when you buy select GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and GeForce GTX 1080 graphics cards, systems and laptops from a participating retailer, you can also bag a bundled copy of Middle-earth Shadow of War and enjoy the very best PC gaming experience.
And we're back. Let's See if we can run down here real quick. We've had 6 cautions for 25 laps, 7 lead changes. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I believe we're going to get 1 to green this time by. And we do. The pace lights are going out on the pace vehicle. And they will be going green next time by. Blake Griffith and Brady Briggs have been running the show. But you got Jordan Gonzalez right there. You got Clay Phillips, Daniel Chumley. Can't count them drivers out. At this point, you can't count anybody out. But Blake Griffith and Brady Briggs have done an excellent job up front, keeping their trucks clean, avoiding the wrecks, not being a wreck. See, with a little over 32 laps to go, this is going to be a good race, a good finish. They're tightening up on the back stretch. And the pace car is in. Green flag is on the air. And Blake Griffith got a good start there. Oh, that was pretty close right there with Brady Briggs and Jordan. Jordan's all over the back of Blake Griffith. Clay Phillips just caught the apron just a little bit. And Daniel Chumley in the 93 truck is pushing Brady Briggs. And I'm trying to see who is that. The 02 of J.R. Hager. I thought he was going to get up there and help push. Yeah, they're holding tight right there. 2 truck draft on the high side. They're trying to make it work. Blake Griffith is not giving up. He's trying to hang on to that bottom and that first place position, but Brady Briggs and Daniel Chumley, they're working that high side. Brady Briggs is not giving up either. He's doing a little side drafting. and now we're getting ready to have a 4-car draft tighten up on the top end, and they might be able to get something done. Get them 4 trucks working together. I believe old Brady Briggs might be able to jump back up in there. Oh, 93 just bumped Brady Briggs, and it was all he could do to hang on to it. That truck got squirrely. And he almost got cleared. He might get him this time going down the back stretch. The 93 is all over the back of Brady Briggs. Excuse me. And he might have him cleared. He's got him cleared. Now will he come down? Oh no, the 93 cut him off. And the 93 is now in the middle, and he's going backwards. Daniel Chumley, he tried to make a move. Now it's got a 3 wide with J.R. Hager, Brady Briggs, and Jordan Gonzalez. It looks to me like everybody's going to fall back in line. Brady Briggs is going to hang on to it on the outside. Blake Griffiths is still on the bottom. Your leader. That was good. That was good right there. That was some nice racing. Everybody kept it clean and green. Some 3 wide racing going on up front for the battle of the first. Not bad racing right there. Let's see if Brady Briggs can get him another run. Ooh. Somebody slid up real fast. This has been an exciting race so far, especially these closing laps. I do enjoy watching some 3 wide racing. And now we got 3 cars, or 3 trucks on the top line working together. That's the 33 of Eric Johnson. He's jumped up there to try to help out. And we're 3 wide once again. Clay Phillips is in the middle. And he's made him a hole. He's got down in behind Jordan Gonzalez. And the 93 has got Blake Griffiths once again in the position to drop down. Brady Briggs, Blake Griffith. The 2 slow on the bottom. That's Daniel Hallis. And it looks like we're going to go 3 wide once again. It's J.R. Hager and couldn't tell real quick. This is exciting. They are really pushing these trucks to the limit. Gotta hand it to Jordan Gonzalez. He has been right there on the back end of Blake Griffith. He is just right there on him, and he's pushing him down the back stretch. That bumper is laid right up against the bumper of that Blake Griffith. And they're nose to nose. 93 is on the back bumper, going down the back stretch. Oh, turn 4, my bad. Wow, these drivers are doing everything they can to fight, stay up in the front. And Brady Briggs has got him cleared, I think. He's got him cleared now as he dropped down in front of him. Oh! He got tapped. He got tapped by the 93 and sent him through the field. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate for Brady Briggs. But we stay green. We got J.R. Hager. He's now on the high side fighting to try to get in front of Blake Griffith. I don't believe Daniel Chumley meant to bump him like that, but it is racing. And it happens. I think he got into him just a little too hard. Brady couldn't hang on to it. "20 laps to go." Well, he got a little rear end damage, so he got tapped pretty hard. Get back up front, watch this battle up front. They ain't talked much about J.R. Hager. I don't know what that was. Somebody was way off the track. This has been some exciting racing. Doing a little side drafting right there, Mr. Hager is. 93 of Daniel Chumley. He's looking to the outside. He thinks better of it. Okay, we got Clay Phillips now. He is on the back of Jordan and Blake Griffith. They are working really close and really good together. And the 93 did go to the outside. And you got Zachary Smith going with him. And it looks to me, he's 93 is in the wall. 93 is in the wall. Well, he's held on to it. He seems to be dropping back in line. Nice save. Mark Vega is now in 4th. Sean Timmerman is in 5th. J.R. Haggard's 6th. Our very own Adam Chapman, he just moved up to in the 5th place. He's going to try to give it a go on the outside. And he stuck Clay Phillips in the middle. And he's being pushed by the, is that 81? Derek Pemberton. Yes, it is. It is. And they're still 3 wide. Look at old Adam Chapman hang on to that thing on the outside. And Derek pushing him real nice on the outside. That's some good racing right there. There's still 3 wide as they get off into turn 3. Now, that's some racing right there. That's the way the race should be. Some nice 3 wide racing. Uh-oh. Who's that? Don't come back on the track. Oh, and he got J.R. Haggard. Are you kidding me with that drive? Derek trying to catch his breath. He'll get back up there. That was some fun 3 wide racing right there. Got to give it a hand to old Adam Chapman. He was working that high line. And he's ducked down on the bottom. They're going to leave Clay Phillips out. I think he's looking for another position. Another opening. He's going to wait until he can get clear. Get both cars clear, and then he'll probably jump up to the high side after they get around this lap traffic. Lap traffic seems to be staying high. Out of everybody's way. Clay Phillips is going to have to get down to avoid it. And Adam Chapman is going to the high side, and Derek Pemberton is right there to help push his buddy. And he's got to run. Derek Pemberton is on the back of Adam. And they are working that high line. And Clay Phillips has jumped up to the top to help push him. Hang on to it, Adam. Hang on to it. Back off, Derek. Oh, well. Now everybody's going to fall back in line. That was some good racing again. 10 laps to go. And there's Adam going to the high side again. He's looking to try to get in front of Derek so Derek can push him. And he did. Now they're going to catch up to the bottom of this draft here. I expect they'll wait until they get clear of the 82. As soon as they get clear of the 82, they're probably going to go high. Nine laps to go. You're going to need every lap they can to get this run to make this pass. Now who's going to jump high first? Will it be Clay Phillips? Would it be Sean Timmerman? Don't believe Jordan Gonzalez will do anything till the very last lap. Jordan's just been biding this time. He's been waiting. He's like a shark circling his prey. He's just been sitting there waiting. And there it is. Clay Phillips jumped to the high side. And nobody went with him. Who was that just jumped up there with him? It's the 82, Mark Vega. '29 is going to stay high. Or 26. Oh no! Clay Phillips got into him. Jordan Gonzalez is getting turned by 24. Oh my Lord! Caution is out. Wow! Unbelievable. Yeah, we might end up having a green-white checker. We got, looks like 6 laps, so we'll probably get a green-white checker or 2 to go. That was an unbelievable mishap. It looked like Jordan just got bumped just a little bit too hard, and that was the end of it. But our very own Adam Chapman, he is now in second. He said he was going to try to win every race. Yeah, let's see what he's got with 2 to go. I believe he might be able to do it. Don't want to jinx him, but he's got a good chance of winning this race. Stayed back in the back, kept his nose clean the whole race. He's coming down to these last couple laps. He just may be able to get her done. Oh, and he's coming in. He's coming in. He's going to get him 4 Goodyear tires. I hope he decides not to take any fuel. And I don't like that staying out. I do not like that staying out by Blake Griffith. I don't know. There's a lot of cars that did decide to stay out. And with 2, it's going to be 2 to go. For sure. And we're looking at 12 cars still on the lead lap. Excuse me. Yeah, we got 12 cars still on the lead lap. And that is well, I just happened to look up and seen a number 18 truck, Brady Briggs, and he is the first truck a lap down, and he will most likely be getting the lucky dog. But he's got 44 laps on his tires. Wonder why Daniel Chumley didn't come in. He's got 45 laps on his tires as well. Sean Timmerman, who's sitting in second, he's got 31 laps on his tires. Alex Tilley's in fourth with 31 laps on his tires. Brady Freeman, same 31 laps. But everybody after that, Jordan Gonzalez come in, he got him 4. Clay Phillips got him 4. Adam Chapman got him 4. So, Eric Johnson, I believe he got him 4 too. Nah, I think he come in and got 2. He got a 7.3 pit stop. So Eric Johnson, who's rounding out the top 10, he went with a 2 tire advantage. Blake Griffith has done everything he could to hang on to this win. And with some blockers behind him with some older tires, he just may still be able to do it. We got Zachary Smith, Sean Timmerman, Alex Tilley, Bradley Freeman, Robert Loredo, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct, in the 00. Got Jordan Gonzalez, he'll be the 3rd car on the inside line, I believe. And Adam Chapman will be right behind him. Pace lights are out, and we will be going green next time by, so we'll have roughly 3 laps to go once we cross the start finish line. So hang on tight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an exciting race. I imagine they're going to be 3 wide really quick, really soon. Just 3 more laps. We're headed off into turn 3. These drivers need to tighten this race up. Looks like the 24's got a little damage on the rear end. Pace car is in, green flag is out. And Blake Griffin got a really nice jump. And who was that on the high side? Sean Timmerman. He decided to go by himself. I believe he's going to have to duck back down, and he does. Got to get these trucks up to speed before you can do something like that. And we got... Oh, that's Jordan Gonzalez. I knew it wouldn't be long before he'd jump up to the high side. Clay Phillips is in the middle. Oh, no. Oh, no. And that's the race. That is the race. Clay Phillips went in a hole that was not there. Oh, unbelievable. What sad ending to the race. And it looks like Sean Timmerman may actually winning this race. Wow. That was just crazy. Clay Phillips is going to end up coming home second. Bradley Freeman is third. Adam Chapman is fourth. Believe it or not, Daniel Chumley fought his way back to top 5 position. Unbelievable. You can't fault Clay for that. I mean, he had no choice. He had to go. And they were already going to wreck anyway. He just found a hole and stuck with it. That was an exciting end to the race. I do wish it could have been finished under green, though. We'll get some interviews with Sean Timmerman, Clay Phillips, Bradley Freeman, and Adam Chapman. We'll try to get at least the top 5 before we call it a night. Gonna give him time to do his little burnout. Let him get some celebration in before we start dragging him in. And Sean Timmerman is the winner of your race. The inaugural DRL Winter Series Daytona 225. Yep. Clay Phillips did a nice job of coming in second. Brady Briggs actually, I think he's going to end up pulling it off into 6th position. And he does. He pulls it off into 6th position. That was a really good finish. Let's see if I can't manipulate this a little bit. Hey, Sean, you got a copy? You got a copy there, Sean? Here's Mike, but don't hear anything. We'll come back to the winner, I guess. Try him one more time. Hey, Sean, you got a copy?
Yeah, I copied.
Ah, how about that finish, brother? That was an awesome finish. Okay. I guess we're going to find someone else. Let me just double check something real quick. Why is it saying I am experiencing a major lag? Unofficial results of the race. Turns out it's Bradley Freeman, Brady Briggs, Clay Phillips, Adam Chapman. Alright, well, let's see if we can't give them drivers a interview. I don't know why it was showing Sean, but we'll go and see if we can't find Bradley Freeman. Wow, it's major lag again.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I guess we're trying to sort it out.
Hi, you got a copy there, Bradley? Mr. Freeman, can you hear me? Unbelievable. I don't know why I'm experiencing so much lag. I can't even get a interview in for these drivers, and I really want to try to get the interviews in, but we'll try it one more time. Bradley, you got a copy?
Yeah, I've got you.
Well, how about that finish? I'm hoping you can hear me. Discord is giving me some trouble. I can't seem to get this interview in. We'll try it one more time. Breaker, you got a copy? Discord is just not going to let me do it. It's so much lag, it's unreal. Well, it was a really good race anyway. I just would really love to have got the interviews in. I hear some...
Sounds like they're trying to talk to us. I can't hear them though.
So the problem is on my end, it looks like. Let's see if I can't. One more try. You got a copy?
I got you.
Wow, I just don't know what's going on. I got so much lag in Discord, but how about that finish?
Man, it was good. I tell you what, it was there for a while. I didn't know where I was going to finish. I kind of got bumped, and that first caution kind of put me in the back. Worked my way back up to the front, but overall, it was a great race.
Yeah, I seen you up there a little bit in the front, and then you was in the back, and you was in the middle. I mean, you was all over the place, but you pulled out the finish there at the end.
Yeah, I just appreciate it. I appreciate being a part of this league. It's I can tell it's going to be a lot for allowing this to happen.
This is a really fun league, and yeah, for some reason I got the wrong person. There we go, got you. Yeah, this is a really fun league to get into, and I look forward to seeing you in some more. Don't want to cut your victory interview short, but you got anybody else you want to thank? And,
I'm sorry, it was cutting in and out, and I didn't hear the question.
do you have anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to my racing team. These are some guys that I've enjoyed talking with, hanging out with on the track, and I think we're going to be a force to be reckoned with, hopefully this year.
Well, I hope you get a couple more wins in the season, and good luck.
Thank you.
Now, if I can get caught up and get back down to my channel, I'll try to grab somebody else. But for some reason, it's just being finicky. Unbelievable. I'm going to get these interviews in if it kills me. Who ended up second? Brady Briggs. Brady Briggs. Where's Brady Briggs? Come on. I've almost got him drugged down. Hey Brady, you got a copy?
Did you say something there, David?
Yeah, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, how about that finish? You worked real hard all night long to try to pull off that win, and I thought you was going to do it.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out there, but yeah, race went good. I don't know how I ended up second on the scoring board there. I think James and the guys will go back and make sure that's accurate. But yeah, I got a little loose up there on top coming down and ended up getting a lap down there. So I'm pushed around a 5th place finish there. So I guess all in all, it was a pretty good day.
Well, I mean, you got you one win, and you got you a 2nd place if it stays official, so you did pretty good so far.
Yeah, David, sorry I can't hear you. But yeah, good race. We got Iowa next week. Want to give a shout out to my parents for watching. Fiance's. Shout out to James and the guys in the league there, admins. Big shout out to Blake as well, helping me out, pushing me there. Next week in Iowa.
Yeah, good luck, brother. And I seem to be experiencing some major issues. I'm going to try for Clay Phillips to get his interview in. And probably going to try to get Adam Chapman in and be done with that. So let's see if I can't get Clay in. Well, it's getting close. He was wanting to drag him. Mr. Phillips, you got a copy? You got a copy there, Clay? It doesn't look like it's going to let me do these interviews. I'd like to give a big thanks to James Pandolf and all the admins for putting on this series. We will get all the bugs fixed by the next week, I'm sure. Probably just running too much and gonna have to figure out what's going on. But all in all,
David, you got me?
There you are. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, I got some major issues with Discord. It's lagging so bad I have to wait 5 or 6 minutes before I can get to you. But how about that 3 wide going through the middle?
Yeah, you were cutting in and out there a little bit, but I heard you talking about that 3 wide. Yeah, it was a bold move. It was a little aggressive, but it seemed like everybody was jumping. They all drifted up, and it seemed like the best place to take the truck, and it seemed to work out pretty well.
I seen you shoot through that hole, and I was like, ain't no way he's gonna make it.
Yeah, I definitely got. I didn't think it would have opened up like it did, but I was able to squeeze through there and take home the second place. Pretty cool.
Got anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to everybody who runs this league and doing a fantastic for you, putting on this first broadcast of the Winter Series. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm still working out the bugs, but hopefully we'll get everything worked out.
Yeah, all with trial and error.
Well, I'm going to try to grab Adam Chapman, and I think I'm going to call it quits on the interviews tonight. But good luck in the series, and congratulations on your podium finish. Well, I don't even see Adam still in chat. Excuse me. It's still scrolling up. And I believe that's going to do it. Everybody else has done left. So, congratulations on the top 3. Bradley Freeman, Brady Briggs, and Clay Phillips. Adam Chapman unofficially finished 4th. Sean Timberman was 5th. Daniel Chumley 6th. Bruce Pearson was 7th. Derek Pemberman was 8th. Zachary Smith was 9th. Eric Johnson rounds out your top 10. And this is David Wellborn signing off for ORN Network, and hopefully by next week we'll have everything working correctly.